tell us a bit about A Way Out then. What does it stand for? What does it do? Those kind of things.
Okay. Well, from meeting the girl on the street, and we believed that we needed to go to the people who most needed our support, and we needed to help them find a way out, and a way out off the streets, and a way off these drugs that were controlling their lives. But we also, and kind of using some of the stuff I'd learned about drugs prevention, we're really passionate about, and we need to prevent these situations from ever happening. How did that 10-year-old end up taking heroin? What had happened to his life, and what can we do to intervene early so that heroin doesn't reach young people, or young people never choose to use drugs? And so we started quite simply with doing drugs education in communities, and running a drop-in for girls in prostitution. And it was quite miraculous, like how things kind of developed. The building it was pretty much given to us for a peppercorn rent.
So is that this building?
No, this was 3 buildings ago. Our very first building was a building in the red light area of Stockton, and we had girls just coming in, and at the time it was very much around just loving unconditionally, and providing support and advice if they wanted to get out. We could help them, show them how they could get out of their situations. So there's a lot of referral and information. And then the young people, as I said, it's about this is drugs, this is why it's bad. But one of the things we found was that we could give people as much information as possible, but that it wasn't enough. We started to uncover that there was deep-rooted issues with the young people that were choosing to use like dangerous drugs. With the girls who were selling their bodies in prostitution, we kept coming back to similar issues, and a lot of that was deep-rooted hurts, trauma, and a variety of things that had kind of made these people give up on life, or influence a young person to take a risk with their life, because actually they weren't really they weren't valuing their lives. There was a lack of value across the board, and so part of our work is very much now about giving value back, giving hope, helping people to have hope, giving them dreams, promoting that there is a different way. And so we work with the main people that we work with are those who are less likely to engage in mainstream services. So we still go out and do outreach. We find people, sometimes at any cost, but because it's often those who are most isolated, most hard to reach, who most need our services. So we go and we reach, we go and we empower, we go and offer hope. And then we have services that are built around different levels of need. So from prevention all the way up to crisis intervention with girls who are on the streets, who are homeless, who are maybe being exploited into prostitution. And at that point it's about harm minimisation and reducing the risk, getting them off the streets, getting them out of dangerous situations.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
A Way Out's coming up to its 10-year anniversary this summer. What are some of the ways in which it's changed and grown since that kind of first building in the red light district up until this new building we have here?
Yeah, the amazing gate. Wow, what's grown? I guess we've grown, sounds a bit cheesy, but we've grown deeper and wider and higher. When I say deeper, because it's about the work that we do, it's not just surface level, it's about a depth to our work, it's about looking at core issues, deep-rooted issues, it's about making a bigger impact. When I say that we've grown wider, we work not just in a few areas of Stockton, but we work across Stockton. We reach about 1,500 people a year.
Wow.
We go into a number of secondary schools, a number of communities, and we're even working outside of Stockton. And then when I say higher, we've got better at the things that we do, and even the centre, you kind of look around and it's just a miracle. This was a kind of 70s retro office block, and we completely renovated it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it today.
Yeah, it's just so bright and full of love and happiness and joy, and you know, every room is just beautiful, and different members of the community got on board and helped us do that. We're sat here in the lounge, we've got a classroom, we've got a cafe where people just can come and just be. We sell sandwiches out to local businesses, we have a prayer room, we've got one-to-one counselling rooms, just all this amazing space. But we have a vision and a value here. Our vision is reaching out to those who are hardest to reach, with the aim and the hope that no woman and young people should ever live a life that's affected by addiction, poverty or abuse. But we also have a value of excellence, and we believe that we should do things to the highest possible standards, and so you'll see through you know, whether that's through our policies or whether that's through the service that you receive when you come here, we try and do everything excellently.
Brilliant.